The purpose of our operation is to destroy enemy Iranian forces located at objective BOA in order to disrupt enemy resupply capabilities in AO Panther. So, reviewing our key tasks. So, conduct terrain familiarization. You guys already understand after looking over the type of terrain and the OACOC from before, from paragraph 1, of kind of the woodland, hilly atmosphere or environment that you will interact with and be involved with in this raid. We have a chance that there will be precipitation, so that will affect us in going through with it, and we'll adjust for that when the time comes. So going over the terrain, we can see that within going north, we are located with the near 3rd Platoon at Objective Cobra, and then we are north a few hundred meters, about a half mile from Objective Rattler from 1st Platoon. And we are right off the road for Highway 638. So we have to keep that in mind. That's a high access route for enemy forces. We're going to follow up with conducting rehearsals. Your squad leaders and your PSG will help go over this further. They will go and conduct PCCs and PCIs with you. So on this raid, we are breaking up our squads into first squad will be security. So 2 teams from that. SNO, you guys are coming from them. Second squad is Assault 1. Aid and Litter and EPW teams will come from second squad. Third squad is Assault 2, which is going to consist of Demo team. Fourth squad, Weapons squad. You guys know you're providing supporting fires and coordinating fire support plan. And then we all have to be prepared to conduct a follow-on attack on objective BOA if enemy Iranian forces do get or increase their men count or they increase their soldiers, and we have to extend our raid into an offensive assault. And then be prepared to conduct a hazy defense on objective BOA if they get reinforcements while we have already raided and we are on the objective still. Be prepared to hold that objective and maintain it. For our end state, we will destroy all enemy forces on objective BOA, and we prepare defense positions to defend against enemy counterattacks. As stated before, just be prepared. So going off with our concept of operations, the purpose of the operation to destroy enemy on objective BOA. We will accomplish this mission by moving to contact to our assault positions. We will be using 2nd and 3rd squads on our enemy's western flank. 4th squad will move to the position to provide suppressing and supporting fires on the objective. 1st squad will be providing security and will retain or reinforce the assault squads if needed, and then will prevent any enemy reinforcements from entering the objective during the raid. Moving on to our scheme of movement and maneuver. So phase 1, establish the ORP. You guys know this as we've previously done before. With that, we're going to establish security 360 around our ORP. Squad leaders will conduct their PCIs. Our PSG and RCO will conduct comms checks. As you guys know, the PSG and the medic will be located at the center of the ORP. Phase 2, we're going to be moving into recon. On the recon will be the platoon leader, the whole first squad, our weapons squad leader and his team leader, assistant gunner, 2nd squad leader, 3rd squad leader, and the RTO. At this moment, the RTO will go ahead and report this to higher that they are going to move out of the ORP and conduct a recon. During the recon, you know your clover leaf methods and everything to make sure the enemy does not spot us before the raid is conducted. The PL will place the SNO team. The RTO will radio both the PSG and higher that this task is completed. so that we know that we're on time and that we're still going to be conducting the mission before 0600. Phase 3, movement to contact from the LD to the assault position. Radio first squad leader about any changes on the objective. That's if necessary. Brief the PSG and the squad leaders of any changes to the plan, if there were any changes. Radio our commander for Alpha Company and confirm the plan that we are still conducting the raid after the recon. We'll move on, and the PSG stays with the Rux at the release point. CCP and the medic will be there. The Weasel will go ahead and place the support by fire. The PL will take second and third squads and place them on the assault positions. Your 4 squad leader will in place the left side of security, and the 4th squad leader will in place, or 1st squad leader will in place your right side of security. Moving on to phase 4, assault on the objective. This has to happen later than 0600 according to hire. Focusing on maintaining communication and staying on time. Once the soldiers are set, the PL will radio the AT4 to initiate action on the objective, which will initiate the raid. Our mad minute will happen. Our PL will radio the Weasel and shift fire 15 degrees, as you guys know, and we'll assault through the objective. Then with that, after they shift fire, they'll lift fire as you're assaulting through. Second and third squads are going through and going to hit their LOA. 4th squad then will pick up once hearing LOA from second and third squad, and they will assault through and hit their LOA. Now phase 5, the actions on the objective. Clear and secure the objective. We will do that as we go through. We'll make sure that the second and third, typically the assault teams will kick out the rifles as they assault through. So once that's done, EPWs will come in and clear it, and then they'll follow on with aid and litter if need be. PL will obviously initiate them. The RTO will begin his salute report off his incoming feed from the squad leaders if anything has happened negatively towards our mission. EPW will then gather the weapons all in a pile waiting for the demo team. At this time, if the aid and litter team has been gone through and there are any casualties, including wounded, the RTO will call out his 9 line and have our predetermined spot on our map that the medevac can come through and pick up the casualties. Moving on to phase 6, the withdrawal from the objective. Demo team will place the charges from the pile that were placed by the EPW team. Our SOP plan, red as an assault to get up and move tripods to bipods, white bipods to up, and then blue for security to get up, and make sure that you guys go through our point with the PSG, our choke point, so that he can get accountability for y'all, and make sure that all of you guys are accounted for coming back from the objective, in case so we don't forget anyone on the objective. Demo team will blow the charges once the objective is clear from 100 meters. Then they'll be accounted for by the PSG. We will return to the release point and report the salute, hire, and the ace reports. Moving on to our scheme of fires. Our platoon has a company's priority of fires. Out of all Alpha Company, we have priorities fire for indirect fire, if need be, when assaulting on the objective, or if they have an increase of a squad size element for our 3-to-1 rule, we will go ahead and call in a support by fires or a call for fire on the objective and have artillery come in. Then we have fires are to be planned on route to assault positions. Fires support will be called immediately if we're compromised before we assault the objective, or after if we are being tailed by the enemy. We'll go ahead and call in support by fires, or call for fire, and have an exfil plan to our nearest terrain feature, or if need be, go and rally with our nearest 3rd platoon. Our casualty evacuation plan, we have this situated with our SOP. For our medevac plan, we have our 2 pre-designated spots with the medic and the PSG and the PL all know our grid points for our medevac to come to clear land, or clear area, so that they can come in and get you out of there. Our CASVAC plan would be to move to the LDA on Route 668 and have a LMTV exfil you out. Moving to task subordinate units, squad leaders will check on special teams, conduct rehearsals for the movement, assault, and actions on the objective, and then review over our platoon SOPs and your squad SOPs if necessary. I know security, you guys have certain SOPs that you guys use for being out on the outside objectives, so make sure you guys are all familiar with them. So our coordinating instructions, so on the 1st of April 2020, at 0400 you will wake up and personal hygiene by 0430. From 0430 to 0530 we will be conducting PCCs and PCIs at our patrol base, or ORP. From 0530 to 0545 we will be moving to the staging area. From 0550 LMTV load to 0600 we will be moving to the objective, or we'll be moving from the ORP to the objective to conduct a raid at 0600. Friendly forces are required to remember your challenge and password and other information. Friendly forces in the area will be wearing OCPs. All squad leaders have distributed passwords, will distribute the passwords. Your friendlies and allies in the area are aware of the password or challenge and password. The area is supposed to be empty from all the villages, so if you see any non-military member from Alpha Company in the area, proceed to them with caution. Your SOP passwords are already determined and they've already been put out. We have no civilians in the area of Operation Panther. And then you got to avoid contact and from being discovered. And implement force protection, stand your ground, and protect the area. So as we're looking, we got Objective BOA, which is where our raid will be conducted. There will also be follow-on raids at Objective Cobra, Objective Fer de Lance, and Objective Rattler. Our nearest platoon that is closest to us is 3rd Platoon. They will be there to help us if need be. So moving on, we also have a LDA, a hardball road, coming at this direction. Enemy troops are more likely to be coming from the east to the west direction, so support by fire will be on the west direction on the road coming in case trucks do come into the dirt road path that is coming into our objective. So moving on from that, we will be going down, and a rough scheme of how our objective will look is we know we have a tower that we have to break down. Support by fire will use the N249s on this tower and break it down. security. You are located at the left